want to be into that trade. With what we just reiterated regarding Federal Reserve policy, there's going to be a lot of investment in the dollar. You want to be into that trade. So I don't know, for myself, I would want to be into that trade. Of course, everyone would please have to do their own due diligence. You would want to buy good size because of the interest rate differential, and could be probably trading this short term and long term until mid 2022, maybe more. All right, we have a question on Ethereum. The entry, I think the best entry is going to be 61.8, 2,595. This level. I believe we're going to get to see it. We definitely will see 61.8%. Now, if this moves higher, just move the fibs higher with it, no problem. So if it moved all the way to 2,683, I would move the fibs higher. I'm using this point here. There's a 1, 2, there's 3, 4, and a 5, and I am going at, if this moves to 2,683, I'm going to buy 2,623. Okay, so the stop is always here below level 1, 2, below level 2 at 2,480. Remember, this is a big breakout, could be a big breakout. We're going at least to 3,050. So we want to get in as fast as possible. I would also want to know where this is, where level 3 is going to finish. I can know probably where the correction is coming in. So if this is a 1, 2, and then there's an internal 1, 2, I would use this kind of projection. There is a neckline here, you can all see this. You're gonna do 261.8, so you're looking at 2,645 before you get a correction. Okay, so I would still not chase it. All right, I would go to 2,000 and we just said 45. This is 2,046, and do this. That's a 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to be buying 2,585. We are going to be buying 2,600 probably. So we can just have an entry as of now at 2,600 and be done with it. Again, why enter at 2,600? Because this is the breakout. This is the inverted head and shoulder pattern out of which the breakout evolved. So it is related to this level 1. Okay, so that's 1, 2, probably here 1, and that is end of level 2. All of this is an internal 1 and an internal 2, and the breakout. Breakout even has many internals, but that's not of consequence. So we just project out of 1, 2, 261.8 takes you to 2,665, 56. So let's take this to 2,657 and then move our, because this is what's going to be seen probably, move our projection to below level 1. At that point, we're going to have a correction to 50%, which is going to be 2,590, 61.8%, 2,606. So we want to fill 2,602 midway or just 2,600. Okay, if you feel uneasy waiting, impatient, that is, all right, you would consider to go to this 4-hour chart. There's a 4-hour candle here, and this is a very robust candle. We do this just by 78.6% and 61.8 into the candle. So 78.6, 2,615. It's better because the market is really moving high. Now it is 2,648. Sorry, 2,642. Okay, so what actually happens? This candle will always be correcting 78.2% as it moves higher. So if you go along with this candle as it moves higher, always raise your entry to 78.6%. You will get filled. Okay, so currently the candle is at top is 2,644. I am entering 2,617. Again, the stop is at 2,480. We still respect the level structure below this, so it is 2,680. A target against 3,050. But just to get in the market and not waste time, if this candle is moving higher, we know it could go all the way to 2,660, for instance. We buy 2,630, but we just monitor the candle itself. At this point, we're going to be buying 2,690. Definitely, you'll get a retest of 78.6. Okay, so definitely you get into the probably most very high possibility that you will get into the market and make it, of course, hopefully to 3,050. Very good. We just checked that, and that correction that we're seeing is still above level 1. We were looking at that chart earlier. We didn't label it, but we can see that it is a retraction into the advanced wave doing 2600. We actually wanted to buy 2617 even and 15, so 2600 is a very good buy, I would consider, and we have that stop at that dotted right line, 2480. That's it. Okay, so 2590, excellent. 2575, excellent. In order to get to C, you're gonna get these 2500 and what, these very low levels. You go to lower levels, that is, you go to the 5 and 15. I don't think we're gonna get them, so it's best to just buy 2600. We have just negative momentum on the 1 minute, but that is of course not of any consequence. You could go long once you have positive momentum on the 1 minute. You maybe can get 2560. This level here, 2555. There's potential to see it. So you could go long once you get positive momentum on the 1 minute, or cycle extreme on the 1 minute. We just checked all the. This is the momentum plot on the 5. Okay, very strong. It's gonna be moving lower to the 0 line rejection, and by then you get negative momentum on the 1 minute. Sorry, you get a cycle extreme and negative momentum on the 1 minute. This 1 minute chart already did the cycle extreme, but it would mean it would still do a lower bottom to create divergence. So if I were you, I would leave an entry at 2560. I would leave an entry above this level, 2555, with of course spread 2560. The stop is here, 2480. If you see positive momentum on the 5 minutes, the market has, on the 1 minute, sorry, market has bottomed out and it's a go higher. We don't have to wait for anything. Take profit 3050. We have a stop at stop loss 2480. That level, you could take it a bit lower if you are like me, adverse to volatility, 2460. So just exactly $100 from entry. All right, so we could buy 2000 again, Ethereum 2560. We could buy right now market, or you could buy, of course, once you get to see positive momentum on the 1 minute chart. All our buys with a stop at 2460 or 2480 and a take profit at 3050. We could also consider to go by momentum, let it run, because probably other institutions and traders are factoring in what we're factoring, that there's going to be a bullish trend in cryptocurrencies, initiated actually by investment banks after the policy releases that the chairman will be doing tonight. The chairman Powell will be doing tonight. All right, with that, I will leave you all. It's really been great having you all with us. I wish everyone the very, very best of good profits and best of health for themselves and their families and loved ones. We look forward to be all together again tomorrow. Take very good care of yourselves and good night. All the very best. Goodbye.